fist. Tippy the glow, I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the boat. Let's go. Come heavy water.
It's one of the NFL's US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Fielded at the 7.
The Packers take over first at their own 26.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Love gonna air this out to start. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Love from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Love out of the shotgun. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On target to Musgrave. This is ahead for about 5. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Love to throw. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Jacobs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs into some big bodies, and he's stopped right at the line. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Badgley able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Has the connection to Hopkinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he gets him around 6 there. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Into the end end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
McCarthy trying again on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pierce can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Yeah, 2 things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Kate. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get off the football and get that surge. Well, that group offensively did not get on that one.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings run up the opposing field goal. They should be 7 on their opening drive. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. Neither side separating much so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
worst-case scenario, pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They motion a slot man right. 3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first down at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll go right back to Pierce. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. McCarthy looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to it before it's released and alter that throw. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The really negative is when the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Pierce. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Javon Fuller bringing that play to an end. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Tight end going in motion here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to the air, McCarthy. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. McCarthy to throw for it. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Pierce up the middle. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Taking his shot. Big gain downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing it just before halftime. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Vikings are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that return gets him a little extra. And if he'd taken that knee, he's up above the 25 before he heads out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Completed right side to Addison. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Pierce. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. The connection to Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll run here with Pierce. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 31. On the move, headed right. Has it down close. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Love. Called in by Musgrave. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First down throw. Here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here. Loves to throw again. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They motion the tight end over. Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. Punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Packers will take over possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. Gets everything he has under this throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Love on 3rd and short. On target to Musgrave. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He'll throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Fits it through the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Packers take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Pierce. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's on the move. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the give to Pierce. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Hutchinson reels it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. McCarthy to throw for it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Gets this one to Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Love now. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 now. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers going for the win here. They'll come up 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. This finds Dobbs. Has some room to work. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers have taken the lead late. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now to throw. Taken in by Pierce. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Wow, wide open here, complete. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They bring their tight end left. Looking to throw it. He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
I'm
So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for two. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Keeps the score at Panthers 31, Vikings 30.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. The Packers to a knee, letting the clock run out on this victory. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.